Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Medicine Tarot. I hope all of you are well. This is going to be your July 2020 reading. Yes, Capricorn. You've been shifting for so long. It's like last year I felt like was just like a big stepping stone in your life for you, and even if nothing like outrageously interesting happened, it was very internal. And now that you're coming out of that, you're like starting to breathe easier. While I shuffle up here for July and see what messages come through, I'm just going to talk a little bit about who I am. I'm a transformational coach. I use psychosomatic techniques which focus on healing in the emotional body as well as the mental body. I always say regular therapy doesn't work. When people are upset and hurt, depressed, they're carrying weight they don't even know they're carrying. Talking about it isn't going to do anything. So that's part of my other work, is the coaching sessions where I facilitate a healing journey for you that will be effective and thorough. Okay. If you want information on that, it's below. I'm also on Patreon. I'll see how the reading goes. Maybe I'll do an extended, but let's get started. Capricorn. Yeah, okay. Wow. Literally what I was saying, they're the walking away, right? There's old visions in your mind that you're walking away from. It's a paradigm shift kind of energy here in July, and you're already shifting, but I feel that things are really going to start solidifying for you in your third eye type of vibe, where you go, it's like you won't notice it, but if you really stop and you look, you're going to say, wow, I don't believe that way anymore, or I don't see that way anymore, I don't feel that way anymore. So it's definitely a cleansing energy, and I see you here not moving forward with the same level of unhappiness. It's because your belief systems have shifted, right? And so this walking away is walking out of the path that doesn't belong to you, right? It felt like you were on this path that was not right. Like you felt a little lost, right? You felt lost. And look at this. We have temperance on top of the walking away. In order for the universe to stabilize you again, to not recondition, but like, yeah, recondition as in soften what is coming up for you, so that you may actually receive your goodness, you may actually receive your abundance. You're going to have to walk away from old sets of beliefs. And I have here your intuition becoming really, really strong. You may be walking away from a job, from a Queen of Pentacles, like a earth kind of sign person, but don't worry about that too much. It's all part of the bigger thing. So, right, you're walking towards your 10 of Cups, and it's kind of like you can't help it anymore. Like no amount of denial or no amount of excuses that you could make for your video interrupted. Nothing can steer you out of your path, away from the path you were supposed to go on. And your third energy card out here is the Temple path. People always talk about, I listen to tarot to give me guidance, assurance. If this isn't enough assurance that you are on the right path, you are doing the right thing, then click the thumbs down button, right? I mean, this is really, really beautiful energy. You're coming out of the cobwebs too, and so it's going to require you to move away from certain people. It's going to require you to say no to old habits, but you're definitely surrendering here to a greater plan. And beautiful. Here's another message. Surrender comparisons with other people, right? So keep your eyes trained on yourself. The temple path talks about self-realization, right? Through reconnection, reconnection to self. So any kind of, whenever you start comparing yourself to other people, don't. Just literally let this go. Because it'll mess with your voice, right? You were stuck in a place that you felt like you had a hard time aligning because you had a hard time listening to your truth, right? And is that because you were going along with status quo or people pleasing or whatever? I don't know. A little bit of everything, right? But here it is. Surrender your desire to control people, right? It's all of these kind of lower vibration habits that humans have, like needing to control, needing to compare, needing to belong, needing to manage our outer world. We step into lower vibrations when we're not really connected with the voice. And one quick way to come out of that is to refocus back on self. Now, this is not a hermit energy. This is not you going and sitting at home throughout July. No, but you are definitely linking up with a deeper part of you that you have maybe even forgotten. Like I feel like you had that confidence when you were a teenager kind of thing. That's kind of something I'm hearing, like, oh, they were like when you were younger, you were so confident in this one way, and it sounds like it's coming back to you, right? Because you were connecting with that temple path, and the temple inside of you has all of these old identities and old memories stored. And and old memories doesn't mean bad memories. It can also be a sense of self that you forgot or got hurt along the way. So it's this gorgeous unwinding of yourself as you go deeper within. Take care of your needs right now, right? Trust your talents in changing times. I feel that maybe career needs you. Right. Good. Right. Sorry, let me take a look here. Yes, they're like career needs them, right? So your needs may be financial. Your needs may just be like, waking up early enough to get that thing done for your job type of energy. So you're establishing an equilibrium within finances as well, and you're moving out of a state of lack too. So money is looking really vibrant as well. And so, but they're saying it's all going to come through you attending to your needs, whatever those needs may be, right? So don't feel ineffective, like, oh, I'm just going to do that and nothing's going to happen. Not true. Yeah, because you're moving so swiftly out of this energy of lack, or I should say poverty even, right? Very quickly moving out of that. Let's keep going. When it comes to matters of the heart, you are shifting your energy, your manifestation abilities at this point in time with how much you are ready to give to yourself and how much you are going to not give to someone else. And this is what's interesting. I'm getting like you don't have a hard time saying no to friends or to like certain people, but you have a really hard time saying no to the other people. And this could be your like the sexual partners, the dating people. You have a really hard time saying no to them for whatever reason, right? Because you're like, whatever, I'm this and I can just go and da-da-da. they're saying, no, that's shifting. And the more you take care of your needs, right? The more you're like, me, you're not going to feel so ready to just share. There's an equilibrium in how much you give that actually sets you up to come out of a feeling of lack in your heart too. You're getting, if you're single, Capricorn, you're getting ready to attract a lover and a soulmate. But you need to do this. I'll say it again because it's very important. You're getting ready to attract a soulmate and lover, but you need to do this thing of saying no to giving just because you can, right? And so I'll talk to people during private readings, and they say, but I can date, right? Like I'm free, and I'm like, and I respond with, of course I'm never going to tell you that you can't date, but meanwhile what I'm feeling is stop dating, because even when you not stop dating, but like stop making an excuse for people who are not the one by saying, oh, I'm just dating, right? You're making an excuse for this action of giving to someone that you cannot invest in and you should not invest in by saying, oh, well, I'm just passing time, having fun. No, that's what needs to end here. And that's what I want you to end, because you're like going, like when the stock market goes up, that's your energy here in July. And that's just one little tip. Okay. Exactly, because there's great alchemy happening within you in order to churn and create that butter that will feed you for years to come, for maybe the rest of your life. Just be mindful of your thoughts, right? No need for negative thoughts around love, around why you haven't had that love, why am I like that? None of that is necessary. Stay in your magic, Capricorn, because there is like really beautiful magic coming to you here. You are pre-harvest, okay? You are pre-harvest. And you may not even recognize it, right? Oh, the offers that are going to come in are going to be great, right? So you're not even aware of what's coming right now, right? You're not aware. It's like the sun is coming. Yeah, right? Like the 10 of Cups, the sun, and offers that make you super, super happy. They are coming. Again, I have the 4 of Wands twice now. Yes, you're coming out of betrayal. You're moving to a better place, okay? If you're dwindling your thumbs at home here in June going, what the hell is wrong? Like, I just feel like I'm not getting my justice, my due, what I'm due. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. They're doing that final little, it's called consolidation of what needs to go, what needs to be stopped, paying attention to, right? English. And they're trying to get you in the right vibe. Please trust that. That's all I can say. Please trust that. Yeah, because it's this total environment of happiness needs to see you sitting beautiful, sitting enthralled in her own like abundant energy, right? So all this focus on self and needs and self stuff brings this, it heightens the energy. In many ways, a lot of things in this universe are about energy play, and this is it. That's what July is about. So let's take a look at this lover thing if you're single, yeah? Let me take a look here. They're like, Wheel of Fortune, we'll tell you real quick right now. Your lover, soulmate person is coming. It's coming. They're priming you. They're marinating you. You're getting seasoned. And I don't want you to think that they're not marinating you. So you're running out trying to be like someone else, or trying to be with like eat the meat early. Does that make sense? It's not even it's marinating. We haven't even put it on the grill. You know what I mean? I don't need to read into that. They wanted to answer it immediately. If you were single and like waiting kind of thing, hi. Okay? Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited for you is what I am. Okay? Because I can feel it. This is a time for healing. Yeah? This is a time for self-focus. I know you guys hate that sometimes. Oh God, focusing on myself. I've been lonely during quarantine this entire time. Not the same. Different. Lonely doesn't mean self-focus. You know that. I don't need to tell you. So, yes, honor your vision. Because this Queen of Pentacles really honors wherever she went. She really honors her vision. And it is very much about that aligning your actions with your needs, your words with your vision, relaxing into your magnificence, taking care of your domain, chilling out into joy, loving what is, not paying attention to what doesn't have promise, doesn't have investing kind of energy, right? Positive investment. Really not dealing with any of that. I don't even know if those were cards that needed to be. That was weird. Okay, let me take a look at something else here. I'm reading to singles, you guys. You know, and when I say to singles, it's just about this love part, but all the energies align in the same way. So it's just that the story may be different depending on where you're at in your life. So it's all the same cycle. It's just, it moves up depending on where you are, it's kind of the same thing. Anyway. What is this 10 of Swords? Justice. Okay. This is the thing. Remember when we said it's a time for healing? You've had a pattern of betrayal in your relationships. And when I say betrayal, I'm not just talking about people cheating on you. I'm talking about the energy of almost like fakeness, right? Unclarity, unavailability, but availability, like very wishy-washy partners. And this has taken so much out of you. This has really, really done a number on your heart. And a number on even how you see yourself, your self-confidence, and what visions you hold. That's why the first card out was the third eye chakra archangel, forget what it's called. That was showing me that clear movement away from that old vision. The old vision was wrong, skewed. It wasn't really who you are. And now, Capricorn, there is the sense of newness, victory, and power that justice is bringing into your world in July. Justice is coming to your aid and saying no more. No more of this betrayal, denial, being denounced, feeling put down. At the end of the day, we all act cool, but at the end of the day, we feel put down by certain people, especially in romantic relationships. And here she is, this naked, gorgeous woman, healing you, coming in to soothe the heart and connect you back to source energy. And that process is divinely ordered, but it's a process that I want you to, I kind of want to say take seriously. because a lot is shifting for you here. And so any kind of burden and overwhelm and feeling like you have to just persist is leaving your emotional body. Okay? You will no longer be offered weakness. But first you have to come into that strength. So really take your time with yourself. You know? Yeah. Okay? I like it. I'm excited for you. Let's get a little animal spirit, the elephant. Okay. Right. There, whether you know it or you don't, you're at a crossroads and you don't really see where you're going. And you really don't, like, secretly, you don't see where you're going. And what I mean by that is you don't see what's coming. And so that's good news. That's good news. So don't worry about the future, because you are directing and impacting the future with today, with the love and appreciation of today. But this tarantula, and I'm going to be a little bit scary here, you guys, and scare you, and I kind of want to. You can go down two paths. You can go back to the old self that makes the excuses for the people who can't show up for you, and you make it mean something wrong about you, and you keep having the negative thoughts about you and blame and that really keep you stuck in the old kind of cycle here. But you can do that. You could do that. And if you are dealing with any kind of addictions, alcohol, drugs, right, you keep going back to a crutch of any sort that is messing with your emotional body a little bit, I would say back off in July, especially because you need to, this tarantula that you're following, this little friend, not scary guy, friend, you're going to follow it. You're going to be like, oh my God, I need to kill this tarantula. And you're going to follow it into the jungle in order to kill it. But it will actually take you into the right path. It will take you into the path of abundance. However, this is happening in the dark a little bit, and you are stepping a little bit in the dark. So don't be, wow, someone's ring-a-ding-dinging me. Sorry. Oh my God. Anyway, no, but it is going to make you step into the dark a little bit. But what I want you to do at that time is not worry. I want you to turn on the light inside of that temple, that dark temple. And what you're going to see, okay, what you're going to see is a completely new vision for the future, right? So in many ways, you're not just walking away, right? You're walking away from the safety of the negativity into a little bit of a fear, but excitement of what all this totally new chapter in your life has in store for you. It's a powerful reading. This is powerful. This is a powerful time for you. So whatever those changes are that you've been wanting to make in terms of the habits you have or whatever, do it. Be gentle about it, right? No need to like self-blame, but just really soak in this message, Capricorn, that something beautiful is starting to shift and develop for you now internally first, to get to marinate this gorgeous meal that you're about to start eating. And yes, it will come in the form of a lover if you are single. Yes, it will. I guarantee it. But it will also come in the form of who this new person that Capricorn has become is when you, right? Who this new person is that you're becoming. Honor the mini, minute, simple shifts. Honor this seemingly people around you don't see what is this change that's occurring. They don't see. Okay? But I promise it is profound and gorgeous and beautiful. All right? Thank you. Thank you for pressing the thumbs up. It helps the channel so much. If you need a private reading, is below. Look below. I don't need to do a second part. Thank you for subscribing. All that YouTube jazz, whatever, you know. But wow. Okay? Mwah. Bye.